I'm gonna say. I'm really a kid. When I'm around Coach Saban, I'm like, hey, tell me how you stop this defense. I'm soaking up every bit of information I can, and I love those times. So thank you.
It's an interesting conversation. I look forward to what you guys are going to talk about this year. You know, there's no such thing as
I have not seen the scripts yet of the commercials. I have not seen them, but I can't wait to see them. I'm sure it's going to be fun. Should be a lot more interesting this year.
That's where the real innovation takes place, seeing those two together.
We've also got it mic'd up if you like, that we can just
we can do that. We can do that.
We'd love to bring it back to the Gilroy family story. That is one very inspirational one, but it is just one of many. And you mentioned you had the opportunity to visit the hospital in Mississippi as well, and positively impact those lives. We had a session earlier today which is called The Power of Storytelling. We know that storytelling is how we can connect with one another as humans. Are there any stories that come to mind there from those visits, and perhaps at that hospital or another one throughout the country that's really stuck with you?
I'm not going to say one stuck with me. I'm in the kids. I don't call it business because I'm in the kids' lives. I coach 120 young men, and then we have several different departments of staff. So I'm in the young lives of many. But just to see the smiles, and just to see the faces, and just to see the hope that we can afford them, and not only them, those kids, the parents, because the parents sometimes, they're struggling. They're there all night. They're up. They're not eating. Their whole diet is changing. Their whole living expenses, all that stuff is just kind of shattered a bit. But then to just look in their eyes and just instill a hope in them again that help us on the way. You're gonna be all right. That's the stories, and that's the love and the passion that I have every time they allow me to accompany them to one of the hospitals or to visit the kids on behalf of Aflac.
It's paving a way forward for those families. It's also what we want to do is to figure out how can we pave the way forward for the industry, the insurance industry, to partner with philanthropy, to help this impact that you're having extend to the other companies and individuals that we're seeing in this room. So that's where I'd really like to ask the next question here. See as the future of the partnership between philanthropy and insurance, and what can people in this room learn from the experiences and the impact that you've had so far?
Yeah, I would say that first, our overall goal is for people to focus on recovery, not defense. Right? That's why I said the type of coverage we provide, then what we do in the communities is for that simple reason. I would like to see us continue leveraging Coach Prime, someone who can get the message out beyond what we can do. And if you think about an insurance company, a lot of things come to mind. Sometimes you don't think about innovation, and hopefully you will recognize this as an innovation. The sheer fact of the products we create, the cancer product itself is innovation. Just think about it for everyone. What happened the last couple of years, Coach, with the pandemic? Everyone had to go back and take a look at their insurance coverage. What kind of coverage do they have? Who does not know someone that was either impacted by the pandemic from someone that either passed away, went to the hospital, caught COVID? I will tell you, everyone in this room probably has a story behind that. Well, we did the same thing. As far as innovation goes, we're going to look at every single coverage, right? Are you covered by COVID? What about the one conversation that comes up everywhere you go? Mental illness. Does our coverages provide protection for mental health? We're going to go back and take a look at all that. When you think about things, now we're just releasing a refreshed cancer product. The way you get treated now for cancer, for example, has changed. Chemotherapy now can be done by a pill. I'm not sure if you knew that. Right? Would you be covered for that? And what kind of benefits would it pay? We're constantly looking at that, how you respond to the market to be able to change the lives of people. What I see going forward is that I give anyone working in the medical field a lot of credit. Research, treatment, medications have gotten better. I think that our role is to help people stay aware. That's why Coach Prime is not just a face he speaks to this. By the way, we don't script Coach Prime. Okay? We don't script him.
Thank you.
When you see him talking in an interview and he brings up, health and wellness, that's on him, right? And so Coach Saban the same way. You saw us introduce Coach K, we introduced Coach Don Staley. We're trying to use ambassadors who believe in what we believe and know the importance of being protected for your finances by way of any type of medical event. We're going to support that going forward, and we hope that more people go out and get preventive care and save your life in the backyard. That is my hope and my vision.
And especially, and it's ironic that my position that I played in the NFL was covering. And my job was to cover with like no other. And that's why I love and I adore the aspects of this relationship, because I'm just echoing what I've done my entire life. I want to make sure we're all covered, because I don't want to see your kid in a desolate situation. I want to see family members with not enough. I want you to have more than enough so you can enjoy life. I know I'm 55, but I've been living for a long time. I mean living right, living good, living wholesome, living sound, living fundamentally. I mean just living, trying to affect and infect lives in a tremendous way and have tremendous impact. So that's what I want to do, and that's why I'm glad, and I love this relationship because they got you covered.
We love you.
They got you covered.